important question to our favourite celebrities. Are you normal?
I'm the new age Bear Grylls.
Joining us this week, Judd and Danny Jones are both 26 years old and make up 50% of McFly. They're both in relationships, and according to their Unzipped report, they don't think it's possible to contact the dead and are not afraid to get naked all of the time. Amanda Byram is a 39-year-old TV presenter best known for laughing at people who can't keep their balance. Currently single, according to her report, she believes in aliens and psychics and would definitely prefer to be more intelligent than a future partner. Tonight, they'll be answering some extremely personal questions.
I've been on a spate of horrific dates this year.
And helping us get in the mood for Halloween. This is Unzipped!
Have you ever played that text roulette?
Halloween episode of the show, which isn't afraid to ask our celebrity guests some pretty scary questions.
And armed with the Unzipped report, we're all set to reveal the skeletons hiding in their closets.
So let's meet tonight's guests. It's Danny and Harry from McFly.
And her off the TV, Amanda Byram!
Hello. How are you doing? You well?
Yeah, good.
Nice to meet you.
Good.
Sorry, should we have stood up then? I feel
You should have stood up.
I feel a bit rude.
As a mark of respect, you should have done.
Sorry.
Welcome to the show. Are you ready to all be unzipped?
Yes.
Yeah? And you like our jumpers, first of all?
I love them. You boys are so dreamy.
So, Harry and Danny, as we're in the Halloween mood tonight, to begin with, are you scared of anything? Admit it right now. For example, in Russell is terrified of rejection.
Shut up, Greg. Everyone's scared of that.
I don't like scary movies. I can't watch them. Either my heart pumps and I can't go to sleep at night if I've watched a scary film.
Well, like Babe, Pig in the City?
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Amanda? What scares you?
Oh, I have quite a few things. At the moment, I'm really scared about spiders crawling into my ear at night and laying nests.
I've heard about that. But actually, Anthony Kiedis, Chili Peppers lead singer, it happened to him.
What, a
spider went into his ear and laid eggs. And he could hear, like, rattling in his ear.
And here, as always, to offer their terrifying take on reality, it's the Unzipped Sample! And we'll be hearing from those freaks throughout the show later on today. But before that,
look at the frighteningly good stuff heading your way on tonight's Unzipped.
McFly and Amanda Byram unzipped. Will celebrity triumph over normality? Find out in this week's reality check. Halloween Unzipped. Russell uses the Unzipped report to explore something truly terrifying. His own imagination. Celebs Unzipped. Which of these stars has trick-or-treated Russell, and who believes in ghosts? Stay tuned for some scary Halloween confessions. But not before we share a bit of quality time with our celebrity guests. So, let's have some McFly stats. So, you've had 17 top 20 singles, 7 number ones, and sold over 8 million records.
Wow.
That's amazing. That is good, isn't it? Are you a McFly fan?
Yes, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Ow.
Would you think McFly would make good contestants on Wipeout, which you hosted,
Oh, that'd
of
be
course?
brilliant. You'd be amazing.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do that for Tom Stagg.
Oh, the amount of people that say that, the amount of people that say, I'd love a go on your big red balls.
Who are your favourite people you've had on there?
My favourite of all time was this girl who, she was a little bit overweight, and she couldn't get up the ladder, so we had to get the guy to come in, Eduardo was his name, and push her up, but his head got stuck up her arse.
Fully in?
Literally up. Yeah, I swear to God.
Is it like that
No Word of a Lie?
that thing on YouTube when that guy, the elephant sat on his head?
She wasn't that big.
Maybe what you should have done is made that woman into a game. That could have been one of the challenges.
What would you have called it?
Rectum of Doom.
Tell us about Razor Ruddock.
I love that man so much. So Neil Razor Ruddock gets to the top of the big red balls and just decides to take his trousers off.
Right.
I have no idea. Just about like a second before he's about to jump on a big red ball.
Where's the dignity?
So, your autobiography now, packed with amazing stories, and we are going to talk a bit more about those later. But I want to know how you actually remembered everything.
He didn't remember anything. I didn't remember
Literally,
one thing,
it was me.
Oh, I did remember it, I just got the wrong date.
You're like, are we in a band? What's happening?
Well, it was sometimes.
Yeah, he'd be like, do you remember we did that last year? It was like, mate, that was 6 years ago. He literally just forgot.
Did you argue about what should go in then?
No, we pretty much put everything in, didn't we?
Yeah, we thought it was better to give everything, and if there's anything too much, then take it back.
Did you, like, not remember shagging some people as well? You're like, do you remember that time?
Conveniently.
You're like, I can't remember. No, I don't remember it. And you're like, you do, they were twins, it was amazing. So, your new single is called Love Is Easy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Amanda, is it?
No, it's not easy. In fact, it's really,
Tell us about your pain.
really difficult. Oh, this is so cathartic. Well, I cancelled a wedding last year, so that'll do it. And yeah, I mean, I've basically just been on a spate of really random, horrific dates this year.
Is there anyone in the sample who'd like to date with Amanda? Oh, there's a gentleman at the back there.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's lovely.
Oh, let's go. I'm going to meet him properly for you.
Oh,
It's not going to work anyway because I've got a webcam in Amanda's dressing room. I'm going to blackmail her into getting off with me. So what's your name?
Gareth.
And how old are you?
18.
28. 28.
28, 29 next week.
Imagine the energy on him, Amanda. He'll go all night like a sewing machine. The arse would be a blur on it. Where would you take her? Where would you take her on a date? I'd take her up to my room and we'd play on FIFA.
I'm going to play one, obviously.
Yeah. Where would you take Amanda? She's a sophisticated lady. Come on.
Nando's.
Nando's.
get in.
Back to you. Sorry about that.
Well, just to rub it in for Amanda, that love is easy for both of you, isn't it? Danny, you're pretty
Thanks.
loved up.
Yeah, mate, yeah. My missus, Georgia, you know, lives with me now.
How did you meet her? Is she Miss England or something?
He went to, what was it? Just tell him, it's funny.
Oh, it was Miss London Finals.
Miss London Finals, Danny just tipped
Well, you know, you're single, I thought, yeah, he's getting invited down there.
Danny,
Take a mate.
It's not Yo Sushi, mate. You don't sit in the middle. I like that. Can I have some seaweed on that?
Yeah, this was a good year before I got with Georgia.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I went down to Miss London with a mate, and she was presenting it. And I was like, wow, she's amazing. And then texted her, and then a year later, it took me a year to get her, she turned me down. And then a year later, she's like, hey, do you want to go out for a drink? Yeah, 2 right.
No way. Greg did get off with Miss East Anglia Regional Heats. She was disqualified because her gender was indeterminate. Sorry, Greg, sorry.
Harry, and what about you? So you're loved up, you're about to get married.
Yeah, about to get married, yeah.
That's the ultimate happiness.
Yeah.
How have you achieved this? How?
We've been together 7 years. We met on tour. She plays the violin. She was in we had an orchestra on our second tour. And we've been together ever since, so.
Told your story so much better than
Yeah. So that's a classy story of love.
Yeah,
I hung out in the competitions and looked for the mates. There's one over there who can't get away.
So what, is it going to be a big showbiz wedding? Is that the idea?
We're not really very showbiz, any of us are we? So,
really.
but hopefully it'll be a lovely day, so we're looking forward to it.
All the boys are going to play. Are you going to play?
I think we'll play. The problem is
Yeah.
we've got a band playing and they're all going to be...
You've hired a band?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this.
Is it busted?
That would be awesome, yeah.
back.
Yeah, so, yeah, we can play a few songs if you want, mate.
Yeah, mate, get up and jam.
Yeah?
Wicked. Right, well, it's time to get down to unzipped business and see how you three compare to the rest of the country.
That's right, because Daniel, Alan, David Jones, Harry, Mark, Christopher Judd, and Amanda Jane, Holy Teresa Byram. The question on everyone's lips is, are you normal? OK, so, first one. Harry.
Yes.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm undecided. We were on tour once, and I think we were in my hotel room, and I looked through the peephole thingy. Not a peephole. Sounds like we're in Amsterdam.
Put the money in first.
She stagged it.
There was I swear there was this old lady walking down the corridor, and she was kind of like see-through and see-through. Yes.
She was all see-through.
And I was like, okay, like just concentrate, like double check, and I sort of looked away and looked back, and she was still there. And didn't I turned around, all the guys were like, oh, mate, you look like you've just seen a ghost. I was like, oh, I think I have.
Have you ever seen a ghost? Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in something. You know, in photographs, you see those little round... They're orbs, basically, and they're spirits.
No.
They are. I swear, has anybody seen them in photographs?
Oh,
the little round dots.
You go out in the dark and you do with the flash on. You take a picture, and then when the picture comes out, there's all these.
Yeah.
Oh, rain.
If you zoom in close enough. No, it's an orb. If you zoom in close enough, you can see a face.
Really?
Swear to God.
Awesome. Well, Harry, you said yes. Actually, you said you've seen a ghost. You've got to believe it in them. And that is not normal. Only 43% of men are girly enough to believe in ghosts. I wonder if any of the Unzipped sample have seen any ghosts. I'm going to go and find out. Let's go over here, this side. Couple got questions for you. What's your name?
Lizzie.
And?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. So, Lizzie, have you got a ghost story? What happened?
I do. I live in a really old house and we were having a sleepover one night.
What does she mean?
We were like 13.
All right, move on.
And then Shiv woke up in the middle of the night.
Shiv?
That's the name. And there was someone at the end of the bed, and so we've named her the White Woman of Whitlock. And now she just comes to my house and turns my hairdryer on in the middle of the night, knocks stuff off the wall. Come on.
Is this true?
It's true. We had another sleepover, and I was there when the hairdryer turned itself on.
But did you see the woman?
I've seen her, yeah.
What does she look like?
She's white.
Yeah.
No, I mean...
It's not always about shit like that, do you know what I mean? Obama's president, move on.
That is what you do, though, if you're a ghost. You just go and just shit people up. Just put the hairdryer on, go make some toast. Just go, keep flushing the toilet constantly. What is this?
I just totally got into that story, man.
That was quite spooky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Next one. Have you ever, Amanda, fallen out with someone after sending them a text or email by mistake?
Yes, I have. I've sent a sext to the wrong person, to actually my agent in Australia, and he never responded to it. And
until he turned up at your house naked.
Well, yeah, I've got a lot of work down under since then. No, not that.
Where are you going?
No! I mean, in Australia.
Danny? Harry?
Wow, have you ever played that text roulette?
Oh, yeah.
No, what's that?
Text roulette's really
oh my God,
good.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
So you give someone your phone and you spin it, and then whoever you land on, you've got to text whatever the group says.
Oh, yeah.
You got your phone?
I'll play it if you,
Go and get it.
want.
Go and get it. Go and get it. Yeah.
Just cuts to Harry running down Hammersmith High Street. There he is.
I got it, mate. Good. Right.
So, Harry's going to send phone roulette, yeah?
No, so I take Danny's phone.
No, you take.
So
I take your phone.
Go on.
You can't look. There we go. Who is it?
Oh no.
Depeche.
Depeche
from Ministry
of Sound.
Right, get him up.
No, I can't do it. I'm trying. You know.
So we're going to
send. We're
going to send. I've waxed.
What are you saying?
I waxed everything off, but I've been left with a rash. What do I? Yeah.
Hang on.
Wait.
Any ideas how to get rid of it?
No, what should I do? What should I do?
What should I do?
What should I do?
Depeche, I'm so sorry.
Put what should I do and then put D kiss. Should we hold it up to camera just that that's genuinely going?
Go on the half, do we?
So you need to let's get yours.
Right, okay.
Top.
I haven't got that many people, Danny.
God, you haven't, have you? God, we're at the bottom already in one swipe. Who's Brian?
Brian, this is so random.
No surname in there.
Brian is my old neighbour's friend.
Do it.
And I think he must be in his 60s and I've had a couple of rounds of golf with him, like, randomly.
All right, we'll just do, like, I know this is random, and a bit and approach.
Oh, God!
But when we played golf that time, I have not been able to stop thinking about you.
Oh, my God!
P.S. Have you seen Attitude magazine? Come on, Leo Tolstoy, wrap it up. Okay, on, guys, to the camera.
Okay,
prove it sent. Send it.
Oh.
Do it. Do I cut the photo going now?
That is going to be so weird trying to explain that to him.
Oh, we have to give you your verdict, because you said you have sent text or email by mistake, Amanda, and that's not normal. Only 8% of women have fallen out with someone after sending them a text or email by mistake. That's quite a blokey thing to do.
Is it any wonder I'm single?
Right, Danny, how old were you when you first got drunk?
3, probably.
I don't really know, but I remember one time where I was getting on my school bus and I found a purse. I was the first on the bus and I found a purse. And I felt it. I was like, oh my God, it feels like there's notes in it. Got home, opened up the purse, and there's like notes, like big chunk of notes in it. And I counted it out, it was about 1,500 quid. Wow. And I didn't really know what to do with it, so I went straight to the pub with my mates. So, yeah, everyone, let's have a drink, so I was working as a waiter in this pub. And so I bought a round of drinks in. And then I got really, really drunk, and that put me off cider. So I've never drank cider till about last year. And then I handed it into the police, and 2 weeks later I got the money, and I bought a guitar with it.
Oh, because no one had claimed it?
No one had claimed it.
And was that the guitar that started everything, or was you already...
That was the guitar that I wrote a song called Not Alone on, yeah, and it got me in the band.
Wow.
So who was that Samaritan that created our music?
£1,500 in her purse, probably a lady of the night.
I bet there's someone watching this going, how was my money?
Amanda, how old were you when you first got drunk?
I was a really late starter, because we get this thing in Ireland called the pledge. You basically say, in this pledge, you have to pray it and recite it. I will not drink until I'm the age of 21. So I broke it at about 19.
Oh, my God, you broke the pledge.
I'm a mad spoon.
What else is in the pledge? Just booze?
No, I will not... I think it was I will not drink, I will not take drugs, I will not have sex.
The Essex pledge is the exact opposite. We'll get shit-faced and done behind a skip. Amen. Danny, so we do need an age. What age were you when that happened?
I'd say about 14, 15.
OK, I'll give you that. 15 is actually normal. Bang on. That is the average age for men to get drunk, 15. Well done.
Cool.
Normal.
That's the end of your normality questions. Thank you for being so truthful, Danny, Harry and Amanda.
And I do hope the Unzipped sample are paying close attention, because later on tonight there'll be Judd and jury when it comes to deciding which of our guests is the least normal. And don't forget to go to the Unzipped website after the show. This week we're asking, how scary are you? Not only will you receive a personalised report, but you'll also get a character based on your answers, just like we've done for Harry and Danny. Get in the Halloween spirit, just like McFly, and find out how scary you really are. Don't be afraid. Simply unzip yourself online to find out more. Keep the results secret, or share them with the world. That is your choice. Then come back every week to see how you compare to our guests and explore a different aspect of your personality. Just answer some extremely personal questions and all will be revealed. Go to bbc.co.uk/BBC3 and click on Unzipped. Still to come on tonight's show, we'll be sending Russell off to a graveyard and hearing some Halloween confessions in this week's Celebs Unzipped. But before that, we need to find out whether Harry and Amanda are still keeping it real with common people like you. It's time to play the reality check. Let's meet Harry and Amanda's opponents all the way from the Unzipped sample. Give it up for Zoe and Scarlett. Scarlett, what do you do for a living?
Well, I had a job until like a week ago, thanks to this
Until
guy
like a week
here.
ago, so 8 days.
Yeah.
What happened?
I worked as a barmaid and my boss caught us drinking the drink.
And what happened? You were fired?
Yeah, I got fired.
Well, let's hope you're a bit more respectful, Zoe. What do you do?
I'm a full-time veterinary nurse.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm an escort coordinator.
Wait a minute, what?
I book lovely lady nights for, like, randy gentlemen like yourself and Greg.
What, so you're like the
Whoa.
You're the
I just make the magic happen, you know.
There we are, a drunkard and a prozza coordinator.
Harry and Amanda, would you consider yourselves to be quite down to earth?
Yeah, very.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Whichever team proves to be the most in touch with reality will get their hands on a very special prize.
We've got a copy of McFly's brand new album, their autobiography as well, and a framed photo of Amanda. But not only that, we do have an invite to Harry's wedding.
Right, yeah, cheers for that.
Thanks for being so generous.
Pleasure.
Thank you, mate. And it is now legally binding.
Yeah.
Let's hit the lights. Oh, Halloween. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Yeah.
Clever.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, clever, isn't it? And this week, the questions are all about things that go bump in the night. The first question, OK. What have more women done, according to the Unzipped report? Used a Ouija board or farted in front of their partner? Write down your answer. The closest to the correct answer wins. That's what I'll bring to the Ouija board.
OK, time's up. Harry and Amanda. What have you written?
Ouija board.
Ouija board.
Yeah.
Zoe and Scarlett, what have you written?
We said the same. We couldn't spell Ouija correctly. I'm sorry.
Well, I can reveal that more women have farted in front of their partner. 58% of women feel comfortable doing that, whereas just 34% have tried to contact the dead. Of course, 100% of people who've had a response from a Ouija board have instantly shat themselves. Which means neither of you win the round because you're both wrong. Gutmans! Amanda, is it true that your beautician is psychic?
Yeah, she is, actually. She gives me facials and she kind of tells me what's going to happen to me in the next couple of weeks.
What?
She does.
So,
she'd be like squeezing a blackhead and say, "Are you having an argument over grey paint at the moment?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're painting the house grey, and the neighbours don't like grey."
She reads your blackheads or something.
OK, next question, and this is about people that go bump in the night. According to the Unzipped report, only 29% of women prefer to have sex with the lights on.
Mingers!
But what is the percentage for men? Write down your answers. The closest to the correct answer wins the round.
It's got to be 100%. Men are so pervy, aren't they?
100%.
We are. Yeah, the light's on.
Right.
Some illumination.
There's always a bit of light in the room when I'm having sex. It's normally the flickering of the computer monitor as I cry. What do you prefer, lights on, lights off?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Actually, it's actually neither. I've got a...
Can't be neither.
Bear with me. Can we have the lights down, please?
Oh, God.
What are you doing there?
Greg, please tell me a joke.
And then, the best bit about it is that when it's reaching the end, it can just sort of go red.
Hashtag no girlfriends for us. Harry and Amanda, what have you written and why?
We've written 32%.
32% of men
I
have
asked
the lights on.
Harry if he would rather on or off, and he went, "Well, dimly lit."
Yeah, you know.
Scarlett and Zoe, what have you written? What percentage of men like it with the lights on?
We said 67 because I think guys like to see boobies.
Yeah, I don't see boobies.
You certainly do. I can now reveal that the figure for men was 59%, which means men are twice as likely to keep the lights on during sex. Of course, that is less for Wales, where there isn't yet electricity. So, Zoe and Scarlett, you win the round. Well done.
Bye.
Zoe and Scarlett win!
So, are you saying you prefer the lights on?
I like the lights on, because with the lights on, it's, like, less dangerous.
Of course, there's probably the gentle flicker of the red light coming in from the street.
I imagine it's a difficult one for you to answer that, Russ, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, it's been so long you probably can't remember. Yeah.
It's not funny just to make me the butt of your joke. It doesn't work.
Come on.
It's funny, it's about self-deprecation, Greg. That's how it works.
Come on, I'm only kidding.
No, because... Greg, don't come on me. Yeah? had enough of it. No, I don't. It's not banter. I'm going to go and hang out over there with the other person who's not fully included in this segment.
Right, you go and sulk over there then. I'll be all right. I'll just do it on my own. Right, where's the card gone?
Yeah, it's not as easy, Greg, is it?
Shut up.
Doing telly, it's not... Oh, let's have a 10-minute takeover and put Rihanna on.
No, actually, you know what? You know what? You're absolutely right. I do need a co-host. So, Danny, would you mind stepping in?
Danny's not going to do that. He's my mate.
Quite fancy it. Go presenting.
Come on then, Danny.
For two minutes.
Hey, it's cool.
It's cool, man. Yeah. Right. Behave yourself.
Okay, it's easy, this.
What do we do? Just read this.
Monkey could do this. Next question is about things that get bumped off in the night. Danny?
Who's the most interested in knowing how they are going to die? Men or women?
So we asked people if they wanted to know exactly how they were going to meet their death. Did more men or women say yes? Write your answers down, please.
What?
All right. That's pretty good.
That, wasn't it? Right there.
I think you could
one word wrong.
Don't worry about it. No. OK, time's up, celebs. What have you written and why?
We have said women, and that's because I reckon that women would kind of want to figure out what to do about kids and family and caring stuff, whereas men don't really give a shit.
Right. Zoe and Scarlett?
We've also said women as well, for the same reason.
Right, Danny, what's the answer?
Well, I can now reveal that the answer is actually men. One in three men actually want to know how they're going to die.
Which spectacularly means no one wins. To be honest, you are really good at this.
Thanks, mate.
You're a bit of a pro.
Anytime you need a hand, just give me a shout, mate.
No, you're really good at this, Danny. You're such a pro. Hey, man, will you play some of my tracks when I come in? Not until we got off with each other.
Are you finished?
Yep.
OK, good.
And at the end of the game, we can reveal that the most team in touch... No, hold on. Go back up a bit.
We can reveal that the team most in touch with the British public...
We can reveal that the team most in touch with the British public is...
It's supposed to be showing us a lot. It's Zoe and Scarlett!
Zoe and Scarlett win!
Which means, Zoe and Scarlett, you get your hands on the very important prizes. And, hey, Harry.
No way.
Mate, sorry.
Hey. You're going to Harry's wedding as well.
Woo! Yeah.
Laura.
Don't bring any escorts.
Yeah. Actually, guys, there is just a little extra prize too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I overreacted earlier. I'm a little bit sorry. So, to make up for it, Danny, I have got an extra prize. Cue the music. Danny, seeing as you did such a great job as a presenter, I thought you deserved a very special Halloween reward. I've made you a guitar-shaped coffin for you to lay in. Put it down there.
That's cool, man.
You were so good at replacing me, I thought I'd pay you back. Let's go and check if it's the right size.
That's actually quite cool.
Yeah. We're about to get in it. Right, I just...
it's a bit smaller than I thought,
mate.
Yeah.
Face down.
No, don't.
Face down?
No, OK, if you want to.
Never been in a guitar before.
We'll just lower that gently on.
Yeah, go on.
You bought this, isn't it?
I know, I just really wanted the person that replaced me. There you go, well done at replacing me.
Cheers, mate. Oh, my God, he's happy.
Yeah. Right. I hope you're not in any discomfort.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
I ought to point out that to make things more environmentally friendly, it is going to be a cremation. Right, on with the show, and there'll be more from the lovely Amanda and Harry later, but before that...
I just farted.
Right, onwards. There'll be more from the lovely Amanda and Harry later, but before that, why not feast your eyes on this brilliant Halloween-based exploration of British behaviour?
Oh, sounds good, am I in it?
No, that's why it's brilliant.
Stay tuned, because we'll be playing a special Halloween edition of Celebs Unzipped very shortly, and hearing this week's selection of Celebrity Confessions. So, Harry and Danny, there are loads of amazing stories in your autobiography.
Yes.
Okay? The one that I want you to talk about is Rod Stewart, private jet.
Basically, there were only 3 places on the private jet. So, obviously, there's 4 of us in the band. I went It's Dougie's birthday. Danny knows Rod the best, so those two can go. Tom and I play paper, scissors, stones. So we play and I lose, right? So I'm a little bit sort of disheartened. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Before I know it, I've looked up and they've gone. They haven't even said goodbye. They've gone and they're on the private jets. But anyway, he stole your passports, didn't he?
Well, we got to the plane and he sort of said, oh, guys, we need your passports, blah, blah, blah. We're like, oh, yeah, cool, yeah. There's our passports. Anyway, so we landed and Rod got in his car, we got in our car. We got our passports back. We opened them up. In permanent marker, I've got a cock on my head. And then Dougie's got a cock on his head and Tom's got a cock on his head.
So Rod Stewart did that to everyone's passport?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's a good thing I didn't go, eh?
But then we went to America after that and we went over to Africa and stuff. So I had to go to America and Africa with his cock on my head.
Yeah. Amanda, talk about that show you did in America, The Swan.
The premise of the show is we took 20 self-confessed ugly ducklings. You would call them munters.
I thought you were going to say like you then. For example.
And we would basically give them a shitload of plastic surgery and turn them into completely different people, and then put them in a pageant, and the winner would become the ultimate swan.
Ah.
I know, exactly. So they would come to the big reveal, and it was in this big mansion, and they'd walk through these double doors, and they'd come to me, and they hadn't seen themselves, and there would be this, like, big mirror behind these draped red velvet curtains, and the curtain would drop, and oh, my God, it's me, I can't believe it. It was all very dramatic. I'm a swan. But there was one moment...
Massive beat. Oh, my God.
But there was one girl I was interviewing as we were talking. I was like, can we cut tape, please? There was like a trickle of blood coming down her face because she'd had a facelift and they were pulling at her hair all day. So, yeah, it was needless to say.
Did they all love it?
Could you imagine that, though? Like, if her face just fell down halfway through the reveal. I love it!
Happy Halloween!
Have you any texts back, by the way, from those messages?
Yes. I felt my phone buzz.
Oh, no.
So we sent him... Well, you sent him. Brian, I know this is a bit random and inappropriate, but when we played golf that time, I've not been able to stop thinking about you. What does this mean? Question mark. H. Kiss. P.S. Have you seen the latest Attitude mag? So Brian replies 10 minutes later.
How old's Brian?
Brian, I guess he's in his sort of late 60s, maybe 70s.
Right, OK, is the text in capitals?
It's all in capitals!
It's all in capitals! It's all in capitals!
It's one letter per 3 seconds.
Brian goes, hi, H. Nice to hear from you. Hope you and Izzy are OK. I'm at Dolly's, which was my neighbour. I'm at Dolly's at the moment in her bungalow. How's your golf? We must have a game sometime.
And Danny, did you get any response, anything yet?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're joking.
I actually did, yeah. So you guys wrote, I've waxed everything off, but I've been left with a horrible rash. What should I do? D, kiss.
Steve Fish from the Ministry, right?
Ministry of Sound,
right,
yeah. He just goes, ha, 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 lots of moisturising cream, kiss.
That's brilliant.
Well, as it's Halloween, we've got these wonderful jumpers on. We are celebrating Halloween. Are you big Halloween fans, you lot?
I actually just bought my first pumpkin ever today.
Oh, well done.
My local butcher. I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know what you lot do for your Halloween parties, but I'm not particularly a fan of fancy dress. I just live my life through my dog, through Colin. Colin's a pug, and I'm working on his Halloween costume for this year, if you want to see it.
Yeah?
Let's see if I can get him in. Colin, come. Come, Cole. There we go. Boy. Colin says, imagine if he curled one off now.
What a review of the show.
It's not my whole social life. I've got some cats as well. Right, come on, Cole. Come and join us on the sofa. Come on. Come on. Up. Yeah, there we go.
That is my biggest fear. A dog dressed as a spider crawling into my ear at night.
Based on what they've heard tonight from Danny, Harry and Amanda, it's time for the Unzipped sample to decide who is the least normal.
Yeah, if you think Harry might be two cymbals short of a drum kit, cheer now.
Okay. If you think Danny is one hit short of a best-of album, cheer now.
But Right, if you think Amanda is one big red ball short of a total wipeout, then cheer now.
The dog was cheering.
What do you reckon, Colin?
Colin cheered and then dribbled on me.
The weirdest is... Yeah, it's Danny.
How does this rank alongside your other achievements? How does it feel?
I'm quite honoured, to be honest. Does that mean that you two are quite boring?
We're standard. We're just really...
So, Danny, despite the fact that the Unzipped sample have questioned your sanity this evening, are you still up for winning them some booze?
Yes, definitely. Cheers, everyone!
It's time for this. It's time for Celebs Unzipped.
Let's do it. Colin, go that way. Go.
Welcome to the game that's a bit like the sweets at the bottom of a trick-or-treat bag. Cheap and out of date.
If Harry, Danny and Amanda pull their fingers out, the entire audience will win cocktails.
So, say hello to the Halloween carousel of celebrity. Every week the sound effects fail.
That was awkward.
Don't
worry.
OK, don't worry about it. Too late. So, let's have a look.
What dicks?
Cut. OK. Have a look at these terrifying faces.
Oh. What am I doing?
What happened? So we've got Holly Willoughby, Joe Swash, Phelps. Few others. Mr. Judd, Mr. Jones and Miss Byram, allow me to ramp up the pressure several notches.
Mother! Mother!
Let's stop the wheel.
How cool if you had a goatee of bats like that.
It's Chico.
OK. We asked Chico if he believes in ghosts. Do you think he said yes or no? Help him out, audience.
Yeah?
Yes, he does believe in ghosts.
Yes,
Yeah, no doubt.
we've gone with yes. Let's have a look.
Do I believe in ghosts? Absolutely. Ghosts are real, but what all they are is entities, and that is when a human soul goes or tries to go to the next plane of existence, but it hasn't travelled or crossed over just yet. So that's all it is.
Imagine if at the end of that spiritual philosophy you'd gone, it's Chico time! 72% of people in Manchester believe in ghosts. But that's because they're always going, meow.
All right, let's spin again. Stop.
Definitely stops quicker for you. So annoying.
Now, you're not allowed to talk about this one. I'm going to ask this one. You'll find out why. We asked Joe Swash if he and Caroline Flack had ever trick-or-treated Russell. Do you think he said yes or no? Their time, and they spent a lot of time together in the jungle. Okay. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Now let's find out.
Me, Russell and Caroline was doing I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It was our first series, so we was all getting to know each other. So we started doing blindfold wine tasting. And Russ was in the swimming pool and me and Caroline were on the side. So we blindfolded Russ. And we put some wine in a glass. But when Russ was blindfolded, I bent down and I pulled my pants down. And I pulled my bum cheeks apart and placed his nose right in the middle. And go on, Russ, give it a sniff, see what you think of the wine. And then he sniffed, I let go, and my bum caught his nose. And he had a massive sniff of my arse.
That is true. I was so eager to show off. Like, they let me get a couple of wines right first, and when it was Joe's arse, I was actually going like that. When I took it off, I could just see ginger bum pubes. It was horrible. I was so close up.
Right, you need one more for the booze for the whole audience. OK, spin it again. Let's go. You can do this. Stop.
Yeah, Derek Cora in spirit, please.
Hey.
Is there an old man anyone's lost? Lost an old human. Who's ever known a person? Thank you, my powers. OK, Does medium and spirit whisperer Derek Akora know when he's going to die? Yes or no?
Come on.
Does he know when he's going to die?
He'll claim he does. Just bear in mind, he knows everything.
Even if
he knows everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's find out. Bluetooth kidney.
I do know when I'm going to die. I'm very privileged. I've been told by my guide Sam and my grandmother many years ago that I would reach the grand age of 84. You know what? I'm happy with that. Let's get in this.
Amazing. That was correct, which means you've won. Thanks to you lovely people, the audience will all get a cocktail.
A big thank you to our special guests, Amanda Byram, Harry Judd and Danny Jones.
We'll be back next week with Example and Jerry Springer. Amazing. But don't forget, until then, you can share your own personality report on the Unzipped website. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Halloween!